We are on fire. We are on absolute fire. Cashing out again today. 12, 10 and 2 in my last 12 bets, all on this YouTube channel. You can see the records, you can see the units. This off season we've been flying in the FIFA Club World Cup. We went 2 out of 2 in the Women's Euro competition today, and we cashed on that yesterday. So if you appreciate transparency, honesty and results, feel free to subscribe. Got some big things coming for the new season. But today I know this is a late upload, but I was speaking to a few friends about the USA and Mexico game, and I've decided to put something together that I'm really confident in. Only 3 sections, just under double your money odds. I cannot see this not cashing. I've had a little bit of help with this because we got a player prop in this bet builder, as you can see there, and I don't usually do player props, but I'm going to give a great reasoning why I like this line. If you could subscribe, like I said, please do. Put a lot of effort and time into my videos and the research. I'm not just sending you out donkey bets, gamble, casino. A lot of effort goes into these bets because I'm placing money on them myself. You can see the results, man. I don't know what much more to say to get you to subscribe if you're still watching. You can see the results. I track all my wins, all my losses. I don't hide nothing from you. Do not follow any tips from any sports tipsters that don't keep an updated record of their wins and their losses. There's a reason why. Because they're losing money. It's simple as that. Otherwise, they tell you, wouldn't they? They'd give an updated record or how many wins, how many losses, and they'd be talking about it. The reason they're not talking about it is because they're just monetizing your views. They're not professional sports tipsters. They're just liars, man. There's so many of them on YouTube. Honestly, I watch them all as well. Every single one of them I watch is comical. But we got USA versus Mexico in this Gold Cup final. 3 lines, simple. Over 0 goals, no red card. And we're taking Raul Yemez 2+ shots. Do I really need to break down the over 0 goals? It has a 95% hit ratio. Okay, so there's only a 5% probability of this not coming in. The past 4 games between Mexico and USA have all been over a goal. The last game in October, 2-0 Mexico. Then before that, May, 2-0 USA. The last time this game went goalless was in 2020-22. And I'm just going double checking. Yes. So since 2002, there's only been 1 fixture between these 2 teams that has gone goalless. So I don't know how much more I could break down there for you. No red card, of course. If an out-of-pocket moment happens, then that line is out of our hands. But given it being a big game as well, I don't think the players, well, you wouldn't think, would you? It's a big game for both teams. It really is. This cut means something to both teams here. Okay, so I'm guessing, of course, I can't say 100% it's not going to be a red card, but an educational guess would tell you that no one's going to be stupid, okay? Raul Yemez, 2+ shots. Very familiar with this guy. He's done good work in the Premier League, done good work for his country. Just getting up the hit ratios and the projections right now for that. Okay. You could take possibly 3+ shots when I was looking over at these stats earlier on. He's had a good career, to be fair. He's played for Wolves. I think he played for Benfica. But here we are. So he is over this line 3 times in his past 5 games. It's a big game as well, you gotta think. He hasn't been subbed out in his last 3, but Bet365, if you're betting on Bet365, do cover that. He had 6 shots in his last game against USA. I do understand that was a friendly. Their defense has been letting volume, in regards to shots. If you look at the games with Guatemala and their past other games, do your research yourself, guys. Don't just take my word for it. But the defense has been shaky, man. I think it was Guatemala had like 20 odd shots. Mexico very good as well. in possession, and I've noticed a trend with USA teams that do just the slightest of possession against them get shots off. Okay, so Raul Jimenez, 2+ shots, really confident in him. He was very good for Wolverhampton last season. For Fulham he did well. I think he scored around about 15 goals in the Premier League, the most competitive, hardest league to play in. Okay, so that's not to be nothing to be sniffed at. 15 goals even for a striker in the Premier League is impressive. There's no other league, in my opinion, in the entire world that's more difficult to play in. And I think it's always been like that. Even during when El Clasico was at its peak, you had Barca, you had Real Madrid, but you go further down the table and it's just weak. The Premier League is stacked from top to bottom, and it's always been like that. Always been like that. England is the place for competitive football. I do not care what anyone says. Ronaldo, Messi, this, that. La Liga has never been on the levels of the Premier League. Never. This is a YouTube betting video. We're going into like a discussion here. Stay away from that. But yeah, so we've got over 0 goals, no red card. Raul Jimenez, 2+ shots. Very, very confident in this line. We've been on absolute fire recently. I've been cashing out left, right, centre. A lot of my people that follow me on my Snapchat that I send my plays to privately as well, that put big money down. Like I said, you can see the units that were up. Imagine if you were playing with £200-300 a unit, which I do have some people that follow my bets playing at that, times 200 by 20, and there you have it. I will catch you guys in the next video. I hope you've had a good weekend. Hope you've had a good day. If you could like, subscribe, and I'm like a broken record to keep saying it, but I'd really, really appreciate it. Trying to get to 300 subscribers as soon as possible. I've got some big things planned for the future. No chance am I stopping now. Peace.